Perfect. Hello, hello. So today we're going to be doing a back to school with essential oils, back to school with doTERRA webinar so we can empower moms, dads, kids to have the best school year ever. I don't know if they're going to be happy about not missing any school for being sick or missing very little, but I know the parents will be happy, so that's the most important thing, right? And so I'm Alicia Casey. If you guys haven't met me, I am a platinum with doTERRA. I've been sharing essential oils for the last 6 years, educating people on every topic you can think of, from women's health, how to use them on kids, pets, babies, how to use them for your beauty routine, emotions, men's health, traveling, basically everything you can think of. So I am super excited to share with you some back to school tips. So I will tell you, I don't personally have any kids, but I am known as Auntie Alicia to many children. So, and I've got lots of mommy and daddy friends and have been teaching essential oils for kids classes for the last 6 years, and hearing all the stories about how the essential oils have worked for them. So I'm going to share a lot of those stories with you guys today. So I will go to my PowerPoint. And then at the end, if you guys have questions, I'll definitely take those. So I just want you guys to know that yesterday they announced the back to school promotion. Let me get this. Okay. There we go. So doTERRA announced a back to school promotion where there's like, I don't even know how many products, like 30 or 40 products that are all 25% off. So wholesale customers always get 25% off. And now you get 25% off the 25% off. Really great deals on pretty much, a lot of the stuff we're going to be talking about today, including the kids collection, many of the On Guard immunity boosting products. So super excited to share all that with you. And I'll post the promotions at the very end. But first I want to tell you all the tips and tricks. So welcome to the class. I'm so excited you're here. And just want you to think for a second, like, what is your goal today? Are you wanting to learn how to boost the immune system so the kids are getting sick less, or the kids are bringing home less germs and getting you sick? Do you want to, we're going to talk about focus and how to really focus during homework time or school time, how to get better sleep, all kinds of stuff. Okay. And I know most of you watching this webinar probably already use doTERRA, so I won't go too much into detail on this today. But why doTERRA? Well, especially for kids, doTERRA is certified pure therapeutic grade essential oils, and most essential oils on the market are cut with synthetics, fillers, toxins. Okay, so even if they say 100% pure tea tree oil or 100% pure lavender oil, many times, like 95% of the time, they're not pure essential oil. In fact, I just had a gal use some tea tree oil and it actually burned her skin. It was not doTERRA. And the bottle said for aromatic use only, which I don't even know why that would be. But doTERRA's oils are certified pure therapeutic grade. They're so pure you can even take them internally as long as they have a supplement fact label on the bottle. And then I'm going to speak, specifically about how to use them for kids. So that way like how to dilute them, kind of what a good rollerball ratio is depending on your kids, but age and size, but also the doTERRA products. The product line is going to be all clean ingredients, that will help boost the immune system. They're all scented with doTERRA essential oils instead of synthetic fragrance. So chemical cleaners that most people have in their homes, like Glade plugins, like Febreze, your floor cleaner, even your hand wash, the antibacterial hand wash at your home, are going to have a lot of synthetic ingredients and toxic ingredients. All of those chemicals actually suppress the immune system. Okay, so we're going to talk about how to boost the immune system, but the best way is to actually get all those toxins out of your home and start using clean products. And doTERRA makes it very affordable and very simple to switch out all of your everyday items like your hand wash, your laundry soap, so that you can start using those products instead of toxic ones that you buy at the grocery store or Walmart. And even a lot of the so-called natural products are still carrying some chemicals as well as synthetic fragrances. Some of it is just marketing, so it's also another thing you need to be concerned about. Source to you, this, you can actually look up the lot number on every single bottle of essential oil. On the bottom of the bottle, there's a lot number or batch number, and you can actually go on to source.com. Oh, hold on, I'm going to mute everybody. You guys can unmute yourselves at the end if you have a question, or during the presentation if it's a burning question, okay? Source to you. Why is that way over there? There we go. Better. Okay. So you can actually look up the testing that's been done on that batch of essential oil. And doTERRA is really the only brand out there that you can fully trust, because they do third-party testing and in-house testing and over 50 different tests on every single batch. So you're going to get the best of the best, especially when you're putting them on your kids and your pets, which are way, way more sensitive to synthetic fragrances than you are, okay? So there's 3 ways to use oils. So you guys can see. You can use them aromatically, topically, and internally, okay? And so what I mean by aromatically is with the diffuser. You can diffuse peppermint and wild orange at homework time. That's one of the favorites for focus and giving them that little boost of energy after school. You can also, diffuse them at nighttime for sleep. The Breathe Respiratory Blend or Serenity Lavender, so many great oils to use during sleep time. Or you can just have them breathe it in. Put a little bit on their hands and let them breathe it in. And you can even, dilute them in a roller ball first and then have them breathe that in. And then topically, you can use the oils anywhere except in your eyeballs, dropping them straight in your ears, or up your nose, okay? Do we have a chat here? Okay. Nope, we're good. Okay, so when you're using them topically on kids, typically we do want to dilute them. And the easiest thing to do is make a rollerball blend. So this is what a rollerball looks like. See, it's got the little roller, so you can just roll it on like that. This lid pops off, and you can put the drops of essential oil in there. This is a 5 milliliter bottle. doTERRA does sell empty 10 milliliter roller balls, which the doTERRA roller balls are the best roller balls out there. I mean, that's just no question about it. So you can order those in your doTERRA shopping cart. And for like babies, you really only need like 3 drops of essential oil and fill the whole thing with coconut oil. For, littler kids like toddlers, 2-3 years old, you can use 5 to 10 drops and fill it up with coconut oil. And then for bigger kids, you can do, anywhere from 10 to 30 drops of essential oil and fill it up with coconut oil. So that, and then the coconut oil, what that's going to do is dilute the oil, but it doesn't dilute the potency of the oil. It just dilutes it so you get a more time-released effect. And wherever you roll it on, it's going to stay more in that localized area. And we use fractionated coconut oil, which is kind of like the cooking coconut oil you guys are all used to, except they heat it up, and as it cools, they sift out the fat solubles, which are what make it turn into a solid at a cooler temperature. So what you're left with is just this really fine, highly absorbable coconut oil, and it's a medium chain triglyceride, which means it is a really perfect molecule size to bind with essential oils, and it's called a carrier oil because it helps carry it into the bloodstream throughout the body. And then internally, so with kids, little kids, we're usually not going to do it internally. It's mostly topically and aromatically. Bigger kids, when they can start swallowing the On Guard Plus soft gels or the Tri-E soft gels, you're welcome, to use those. It's fine with the age. It's just a lot of little kids can't swallow. I do love the peppermint and On Guard beadlets because even little 2-year-olds can swallow those. Now, sometimes they accidentally chew them and get a very eye-opening, nose-opening experience, but it won't hurt them. But those are great because they can swallow those. So if you have like the peppermint beadlets and they have a little tummy ache, they can swallow a peppermint beadlet and it will help soothe their little tummy, or the On Guard beadlets to boost the immune system. I know some people take 2 or 3 of those a day just as a preventative. I like the On Guard soft gels, which are a little bit bigger and they have more variety of oil in there, including Melissa, which is going to be one of the strongest for fighting germs in there. Okay, let's see. Internally, anything else I want to say about that? No. Okay. Oh, actually, another great thing to do with essential oils when you're using them internally is you can flavor the kids' water. You can flavor their yogurt. So a lot of recipes, you can look on doTERRA.com at the recipes section and on the blog, there's tons of recipes you can add in essential oils so that you can get them internally into the kids without, overwhelming them, and they don't have to swallow any pills that way. So even you can make your own soda. Just get like mineral water from Trader Joe's, put a drop of stevia in it and a drop of wild orange or tangerine or grapefruit, and you can make your own soda for the kids with no sugar and nothing bad in it. So those are some fun things you can do. Another favorite recipe is the apples with the On Guard. So if you chop up apples, you can put wild orange, you can put lemon, you can put the On Guard oil, and you just get a bowl full of cold water, put, a drop or 2, depending how much you're doing, in the apples, let them sit in the fridge or let them, for an hour or whatever, and it actually just soaks up that essential oil. It helps keep the apple from going brown as well. So you can put those in little baggies to send in their lunch. Kind of fun. Okay, so let's talk a little bit about oils in the classroom. So there was, there's a lot of people who've tested out the oils and gotten some really amazing results using them. And this one school in Colorado actually put a diffuser with On Guard in the classroom every single day, all year long. They either did On Guard or a citrus oil, which all of your citrus oils are going to help kill germs in the air as well. And their missed classes, and this was for teachers and for students, went down over half. So they had less than 50% of the absences that they had the prior year when they were diffusing in all the classrooms. And so, I don't know if people were changing things at home or not, but it was, a lot of people probably weren't changing anything they were doing at home, but the kids were getting the essential oils all day long, a little bit over a long period of time to boost their immune system. So that was pretty cool. And then, can essential oils improve behavior? Absolutely. So I know a lot of you guys have tried the essential oils for, boosting your mood, working with your kids. I don't know how many times I've had moms call me and be like, wow, that lavender is a godsend. Like my kid was having a tantrum in the middle of Walmart, in the middle of Disneyland. I remember one time one of our girls took her granddaughter, and then her other friend took their granddaughter, and they were not getting along. And all of a sudden it like kind of spiraled into like a little tiff with these little, like 10-year-old girls. And they put lavender on both the kids, like, y'all need to calm down. And then like 15 minutes later, all of a sudden they were like running around and they're best friends for the rest of the day. So I got that call. I'm like, okay, wow, that, sometimes those results are just so unexpected. Just one little drop of lavender can do so much. And we'll talk about some more oils for calming as well. But there was another classroom or another school that they did some studies in. It was an elementary school, and they were actually diffusing peppermint, wild orange, and rosemary. So peppermint is great for alertness and focus, and then the wild orange helps with focus, and them combined is great, and rosemary is amazing for memory. So they were diffusing that, and then the students reported, so they did like a 1-week test before and after. So after the week of diffusing, they were less tired, more alert, and they experienced having an easier time remembering answers. Their math test scores jumped from 83% to 91% on average. So I thought that was pretty cool to see that, like some actual numbers instead of just, one. A lot of times I'm working with just one person at a time or one family at a time, but to see a whole classroom like that, it's pretty cool. I have a lot of teachers on my team, people who are diffusing in their classrooms, using the On Guard cleaner concentrate to clean the classroom, so they're not using the chemicals, as well as even in some of the special needs classrooms where you do have the emotionally disturbed kids or, different issues, and they see amazing, amazing results using the essential oils for behavior, as long as they're, able to diffuse and things like that. So another great idea is a DIY hand cleansing gel. So you can actually mix aloe vera gel with the On Guard and get rid of all the toxic Purell. So this is a super easy recipe. It's very affordable, really cheap to make your own. You can even order the empty bottles, or maybe you have an empty bottle, squirt bottle laying around. Or if you're lazy like me, you can use the On Guard sanitizing mist. So it comes pre-made in the little mist form. Jennifer says, are they having to request permission from the parents to diffuse in the classrooms? Well, it just depends on the school, depends on the situation. Most of my teachers just diffuse it behind their desk secretively so that they're not, having to worry about that, because all the, super toxic sprays and wipes and everything else they can use in the classroom. But then, if it's an essential oil, they're like, oh, we're not we're not really sure about this, you know, even though it is a natural product. So it's kind of up to your discretion. Many schools do promote it. Some are a little more, I'm not so sure. And it has been banned from some schools as well. So it just depends on the situation. And it's unfortunate because, you know, they probably weren't using doTERRA oils, which is what may have caused some sort of sensitivity for, you know, one of the children or something like that. So it just is going to take more and more education, and every school is different. Some schools need you to send your essential oils to the nurse's office, and then the kid has to go to the nurse's office to use them. A lot of them just can keep them in their backpack and use them whenever they want to. But you can also do things like the On Guard, you know, sanitizing mist. That's just hand sanitizer, you know, like anybody can have like all kids can have hand sanitizer in their backpack. So, you know, it just depends if you're framing it as like it's a medicine or if it's a hand sanitizer, you know? So you can kind of play around with that. Great question. So if you guys haven't used the On Guard, it's a blend of clove, cinnamon, wild orange, eucalyptus, rosemary, and it's amazing for boosting the immune system as well as killing germs, okay? So that's why it's perfect in a hand sanitizing mist. We have a full On Guard line of products, including throat drops if you have a scratchy throat, On Guard toothpaste because clove is amazing for gums. The toothpaste is safe for children as well. There's On Guard mouthwash, On Guard, what was it? Oh, hand wash as well. So like instead of the antibacterial hand soap that, you know, is very highly promoted in TV marketing, the antibacterial hand wash actually kills good bacteria on the hands and can do a lot of harm to your immune system. So I, you know, don't use any of those antibacterial hand wash. In fact, when I go to public restrooms, many times I will just use On Guard hand sanitizer and rinse my hands and do it that way. I don't like to use the antibacterial hand soap if at all possible, so that I'm, you know, I'm using the On Guard to actually boost my immune system instead of hurt my immune system. And let's see. Oh yeah, it was hilarious. We had a booth at this big yoga festival, and this gal came up to our booth and she was like, "Can I just have one drop of On Guard?" And we were like, "Yeah, of course." And so we gave her the drop and she was like, "I just had to use the public bathrooms," which it was at the beach. So it was the public beach bathrooms, and they were not pretty after that event with a few thousand people there that day. So, and the lady was just so nice. She was like, "All doTERRA people are just the nicest people." And she ended up being a wellness advocate as well. And we made a new friend. So it was awesome. Oh, the other thing On Guard has is the On Guard Cleaner Concentrate. So it's a big bottle that is a concentrated soap. You can use it to clean your floors. You can make a spray bottle using just a few teaspoons of the concentrate and fill the rest with water. You can clean all your counters, your bathrooms, everything with that. Or even just make your own cleaner with 10 drops of lemon, a little bit of white vinegar, and then fill the rest with water in a spray bottle. So, you know, you can clean your house with the essential oils, save tons of money, and they actually work better than Lysol like Lysol all-purpose cleaner or bleach at keeping the germs away. And John Hopkins has been doing several, studies on the essential oils for their germ fighting capabilities and has proven that they actually do kill all types of germs. So it's pretty freaking cool that we have these for such an affordable price. All right. Okay, so who's not a morning person? Ding, ding, ding. Okay, well, we can't be giving our kids coffee, right? Well, at least I hope not. But we can use essential oils. So all the citrus oils are amazing for energizing. I know a lot of moms that put wild orange or citrus bliss or tangerine or whatever. We have all the different citrus ones right in their car diffuser every morning while the kids are going to school to help uplift their mood and really just energize them. The balance is also a really good one to put on every morning to just bring balance to the body. But I love, for kids, the steady grounding blend. Amazing. I mean, kids nowadays have more anxiety than, when I was a kid. We didn't have as much stress as these kids do today, that's for sure. So there's a lot of pressure, a lot of expectations, and it seems to just get more and more and more as the years go on. We're expected to read at a way younger age than we were before, or when my parents were expected to read, like, right? So the steady is part of the kids collection. It's the grounding blend, and this one's amazing just to roll on the bottom of their feet or along their spine right in the morning when they wake up, just to help ground those emotions and help uplift them. And the foundation for health is really the vitamins. So doTERRA has its Lifelong Vitality Pack for adults, but we also have the kids' vitamins. And so there's the A to Z chewable tablet. They're a natural watermelon flavoring. Pretty yummy. I would say probably like 9 out of 10 kids just gobble them right up. There's always that one, right? But you can mush them up and add them like into their yogurt or something like that to get them down. And then there's the A to Z is going to be all of your micronutrients, your minerals, vitamins. It even has DHA for healthy brain function. And as the kids' brains are growing, it's so, so important to make sure they're getting all their nutrients. But I don't know about you. I don't meet many kids that just devour vegetables. I know I would love to eat like a 5-year-old all day long, just macaroni and cheese, chicken nuggets. I'll be in seventh heaven if I could eat that all day long. And so I know that's, for them, that's what they love. And so sometimes it's really hard to get those vitamins and minerals in. So supplementing is so, so important. Even if you're feeding your child a whole balanced diet, the fruits and vegetables in, the grocery stores just don't have the same nutrients that they had 30 years ago. And so it is important for everybody to supplement, adult or child. There's the IQ Omega, and so this is going to be a liquid form of omega fish oils. And those are amazing for supporting the brain, healthy brain function. Their brains are growing and they're using them, every day in school. So it's so important to feed the brain. The brain is made up of 70% fat. So, these essential fatty acids that are in the IQ Mega, which is a marine and plant-based omega oil, not just fish oil. There's flaxseed oil and all these amazing plant-based omegas in there as well, really help with the brain function and healthy growth of the brain. And it is flavored with wild orange. So I know a lot of kids that just eat it straight. Most of the moms kind of, put it in juice or put it in yogurt or their cereal because it is a liquid form and they eat it right up. Okay. So immune health. Okay, so some of our favorite oils for immune health are going to be the frankincense, melaleuca, lemon, on guard. These are going to be, great to put in a roller ball. You can do like, for, like ages 4 or 5 and up, you can do 5 drops of each in a 10 milliliter roller ball, fill up the rest with fractionated coconut oil. You can roll that on the bottom of their feet and down their spine every day. And then if they actually do get sick, you want to make a separate roller ball with more of what I call the big guns and add in your oregano, your thyme oil, your melissa oil, so that way you can really support, like those are like your big gun germ fighters. So when they are sick, you want to like bust out the big guns, and this would be more for like a daily support. There's also the blend called Stronger, which is in the kids collection as well. And this is a completely different blend. It is not the same ingredients as these. So it is nice to kind of switch off and so the body can, use the different oils differently. But I love the kids collection. It's so empowering for the kids because they can learn how to use them. They know how to use them, and, they can just reach for them whenever necessary. The PB Junior, okay, so this is our probiotic powder in little packets. So they look like a pixie stick. They're powder in a little stick form. I don't know if you remember pixie sticks. They're flavored strawberry watermelon. They taste delicious. You're gonna have to hide them from the kids. These ones, they will eat up like candy. But each packet has over 5 billion live cells in it. And both our adult and our child formula is double wall encapsulated. So what that means is it doesn't get eaten up by the stomach acid. A lot of your probiotics are just going to get eaten up by the stomach acid, and very little actually get into the intestines, into the gut, where you need that healthy bacteria, and you're growing that healthy gut flora is what they call it. And so this PB Assist Junior and getting kids on the vitamins, I've seen so many kids with severe allergies be able to go to minimal allergies, or kids that are getting sick all the time, rarely getting sick, things like that. Because when you're supporting the gut, that's where your immune system is, and everything just snowballs from there. And you can use those oils when you do have that occasional sickness or whatever. But prevention is the best medicine, and especially for these growing kids, supporting their brains, supporting their immune systems. This is what's going to be their foundation for life. It's not just, right here, right now. This is going to give them a healthy gut for life. Okay, combat overstimulation or focus. So these are some great oils for focus: peppermint, rosemary, lavender, lemongrass, vetiver, clary sage. I mean, there's so many oils for focus. There is the In-Tune blend as well. That is the focus blend from doTERRA. It does have quite a strong scent. A lot of men wear it as cologne because it really is it's a nice cologne. A lot of women wear it as well, but it can be a little overpowering for the kids. So you can either take some of it out of the roller ball, because it comes in a roller ball, and make your own smaller roller ball, and maybe add like your peppermint into it, or some other things to kind of tone it down with the earthy smells. Or you can just put it on the bottom of their feet and put their socks and shoes on, and then you never even smell it. And that seems to work well. And then we also have from the kids collection, the Thinker Focus Blend. So I love that one. I keep it by my desk all the time. Everybody who knows me knows I have a little ADD action going on, and I love that In-Tune, and I love the Thinker. So this one actually does have clementine and rosemary in it, which are amazing for memory. So even if your child isn't, having focus issues, they can still use it while they're studying, while they're doing homework, just to help boost that brain power and help with their memory. Because, that's really, they're having to use their memory so much to take these tests and learn all these things. Also, another side note, fun fact, your scent memory is actually like your longest long-term memory, right? So like if you think back, like all of a sudden you smell a smell and it's like, wow, oh, that reminds me of my grandma's house from when I was 5 years old. Or you know how you have that scent memory like that? So if you use an essential oil while you're studying, then you use the essential oil right before you take a test, it will actually help trigger those memories. So you will, have a better time taking your test. And that's really, really helped some of the kids that have a hard time taking tests. And a lot of kids get, stressed out during the test. And I'm going to share some more about some calming oils and some confidence oils too. Earn brownie points. Now this is going to be your teacher's favorite oil. So if you want to get brownie points with the teacher, bring them essential oils. The Serenity is an amazing one. It's called the Restful Blend. It's amazing for sleep. I love diffusing that one at night, whether it's a kid's room, my room. My favorite diffuser blend of all time, that's my go-to almost every day still, even though I have every single essential oil, is Serenity and Breathe. And it just helps open airways and calm down and all that. So love that. And kids need to sleep. Okay, so there's a lot of disruptions, nowadays with the electronics. A lot of kids are having a harder time falling asleep, going to sleep, because of the EMF waves from the Wi-Fi signals, from the Bluetooth, all the Bluetooth action going on, all of the Bluetooth gas meters. So it actually can disrupt their sleep quite a bit, and for you as well. And so using essential oils can really help calm them down, relax them. You can use them before bed, have your little nighttime routine. The kids will start asking you, if you don't put it on their feet, they're like, hey, can I get my oil? Or they'll want to do it themselves. And that's, I think, the most empowering thing as a mom or as Auntie Alicia, is when I see the kids reach for the bottle of oil that they know will help them, and there's not going to be any side effects. They're not taking, over-the-counter medication. They're just able to use the oil, and kids are very intuitive. They know what oils to use and be able to get the result that they need. So marjoram, serenity, vetiver, lavender, that's actually one of my favorite blends to diffuse as well. I love to add cedarwood into that. Or, again, out of the kids' collection, you've got the calmer restful blend. So this is going to be the Serenity for kids. And not that you can't use Serenity on kids. It's just another option. It's just another tool to have in your toolbox. And they're perfectly diluted, and they come in rollerball form for all kids. Feelings of nervousness. So, a lot of kids get nervous. They have to deal with bullying. They have to deal with, their teachers, their principals, these AP classes. Well, that's high school. But, I know I was in, I think, what did they call it? Oh, my gosh. Is it GATE or something? I don't know. It's been quite a while since I've been in elementary school. We had like GATE programs and, not every kid's going to be the best at this subject, or math might give them anxiety, or English, or getting up in front of the room and speaking. So there's so many oils that help with calming. So you can really use all of these oils for calming: lavender, serenity, the calmer blend. But there's also called a brave blend in the kids collection. It's the courage blend. It smells so stinking good. Oh my gosh. So I keep this one in my purse at all times. I use the kids collection like nobody's business. I don't know about the other adults. I know most of the moms that when the kids collection came out at last convention, they were like, brought it home, tried to hide it from the kids. Of course, that didn't work out because it had all these cute bright colors and the cute caps that go on it and everything. And then they're like, dang it, the kids took them all. I gotta order myself a whole one just for me. And of course, I don't have kids, so I just kept them all for me in the first place. And another, top product is the DDR Prime. So DDR Prime stands for damaged DNA repair. So this is really a cellular health blend. For any type of really extreme immunity issues, cellular issues, maybe they have an injury, they're healing from a surgery, anything like that, like really that's the time you want to bust out the DDR Prime, along with your frankincense, your copaiba, your pink pepper. All those are amazing for cellular support and cellular renewal. And this one's just, not, a lot of people don't think of it using it for kids, but you can absolutely use it on the bottom of their feet and along the spine with a little bit of coconut oil and use it that way. You can even turn it into a roller ball if you want to. And a lot of kids do have like seasonal allergies. Now, of course, supporting the immune system is key. So getting rid of all your chemical cleaners, especially like your Glade plugins, your Lysols, anything that's sprayed in the air, they're breathing in, is extremely toxic to their respiratory system and suppresses the immune system. Even bathroom sprays, laundry soap, your fabric softeners, all that kind of stuff. It is so important to switch that stuff out to natural products. And if your child does have some allergy issues, lemon, lavender, and peppermint is going to be your go-to. So in a 10 ml roller bottle, you can do about 10 drops of each and fill the rest with coconut oil. You want to roll that along their spine and on the bottom of their feet, or just along the spine if that's all you can get to at that moment, if they already have their shoes on or whatever. And that will really help, like with the histamine response in the body. So and then if you're having some of those experiences, you can do 2 drops of lemon, lavender, and peppermint in a little shot glass, or a empty veggie capsule for yourself. We also have the Tri-Ease, which is lemon, lavender, and peppermint that comes in the soft gel already pre-made. So those are really convenient. You can make your own lip balms. I mean, just one idea, but go onto doTERRA.com. There's so many DIY recipes. Some of the other, favorites, just while I'm thinking of it. I don't want to say the L word, but I'm going to say the L word, lice, okay? Prevention is the best medicine as well. And that tea tree oil, rosemary, is amazing for repelling the lice. So I know a lot of moms spray the kids' hair in the mornings, and then they spray down their backpacks as well, because all the kids pile their backpacks in piles a lot of times. So, spraying down their jackets where they're hanging up in like mutual areas, or where they're hanging their backpacks, stuff like that, really helps to repel the lice, so you don't have to worry about it. Now, if you do, the lice works, or the Melaleuca tea tree oil works really, really well for that fact as well. For the kids, you can even make your own shampoo at home just using Castile soap, organic Castile soap, and Melaleuca tea tree oil. Or you can add it in the doTERRA soap as well. Or you can just make a little spray. So doTERRA sells empty spray bottles. Those are great. So Vibrant Teacher Blend, bergamot, grapefruit, frankincense, wild orange, clary sage. I mean, clary sage is amazing for balancing hormones and mood. All those are great for balancing mood. So for my teachers out there, this is a blend you want to make in a roller ball for yourself. Put at least 5 drops of each of those in a roller ball and, you know, be rolling that on every morning to boost your mood. And, you know, like sometimes you're just not in the mood and you still got to go teach that class, right? Or, you know, if you have a problem student that day, you can definitely use those. I mean, there's so many oils for uplifting mood, elevation. You can use the balance, serenity, that you can find which ones are your favorite. So back to school diffuser recipes. There's so many on Pinterest. I love that. But anyone, I'll post some recipes on my Instagram and Facebook. So if you guys want to go check that out, you can Essential Bliss with Alicia, get some great recipes. And I'll be posting several more back to school stuff too. Backpack makeover, you know, just sending the kids with their roller balls. Another cool thing is the rescuer. So this is the last one in the kids collection. This one's a soothing blend. This one's going to be really good for any type of pain, like growing pains or headaches. And it's even good for tummy aches as well. So that one definitely can come to the rescue. And then just a reminder for parents, the essential oils are very, very potent and strong. So again, you don't need a lot, and you know, you pretty much want to dilute, especially any of the hot oils, any of your cinnamon, On Guard, oregano, clove, thyme, any of those hot oils you want to always dilute. And then the other oils, you know, you can dilute, you know, lavender, tea tree, frankincense, copaiba. Those are all very, very gentle on skin. So if you're, you know, in a pinch and you want to just, you know, put a little lavender on a cut or something that they have in that moment, you know, it's going to be fine if it's not diluted. But just as a general precaution, it's just easier to make your own roller balls. You can make owie spray. There's just all kinds of stuff that you can do. And I just wanted to kind of give you guys the tip of the iceberg so that you get a little bit more knowledge and be able to share that with your friends, your family, and help them have the best school year ever too. And now what? So I know most of you guys watching this webinar, I'm sure, are already doTERRA customers. That's really who I created this for. But you know, if you want to share, I'm going to post the recording. It'll be up for a little while. And if you want to share with your friends or family that aren't using essential oils yet, you're more than welcome to do that as well. Especially right now with the back to school sale. So I swear I did not know this was happening. We never, ever know what specials doTERRA is going to put out. Even for the top leadership of the company, we don't know. And I created this webinar for today, and then this came out yesterday. So these promotions are good through the 23rd, which is, I think, Thursday or Friday? Oh, Friday. Okay, good. So we have till Friday to get 25% off all your back to school essentials. And so I'll just go through everything that's here real quick, left to right. I mean, right to left, left to right. Left to right. I think you guys would see it left to right. So the On Guard sanitizing spray, sanitizing mist, that's your hand sanitizer. So that's going to be 25% off. That's the On Guard hand wash. So it comes in a concentrate form. You can use it straight. You can dilute it with a little bit of water. But most everybody kind of already has the hand pumps that come. So you can buy the hand pumps from doTERRA, but a lot of people already have those, so they're just putting the foaming hand wash concentrate, the refill, on special. The Serenity 15 milliliter bottle. The Mito2 Max, that's an energy and stamina complex. So that's a supplement from doTERRA that you can add on to a lifelong vitality pack, or you can buy it singly. And it's just amazing for giving you energy throughout the day. It's not, when you take it, you won't really feel like a spike of energy like caffeine. It just, when you take it regularly, you'll feel way more energy. And then on top of that, you see the On Guard throat drops. Those are amazing for sore throats, scratchy throats. Oh my gosh, I eat those like candy. I love those so much. And then the next thing to that is the A to Z chewable tablets. So those are the kids' vitamins. You can also add those on to your adult lifelong vitality pack. You can add on the kids' pack for a really high discount every day, all the time. And then at the bottom there, you'll see the Intune, which is our focus blend, the Motivate, which is my favorite to use for the gym or during that afternoon crash, the Peace Oil, which is for stress, anxiety, great for sleep. And then above that, in that little white case, is actually the kids collection. It has its own case. So all 6 of the kids oils are in there. And then to the right, you see the doTERRA Touch oils. So those are all of the top 10 oils. Well, I'm sorry, it's actually the top 9 oils that are in the Touch Roller, which means they're already diluted with fractionated coconut oil, so they're perfect proportion to use on the kids. You've got lavender, peppermint, frankincense, melaleuca tea tree oil, the Digestin for digestive issues, Breathe for respiratory, On Guard for immune system, oregano for immune system and killing germs, and then the Deep Blue for pain. And then above that, lastly, is the Breathe respiratory drops. So those are going to be good when you have a stuffy nose, amazing for a cough. So it's perfect time to stock up for, the fall season, the cold season, so that you can really be empowered and ready to go, especially at this great discount. So there's these are kind of just cute, just to give you ideas. You can buy one or you can buy all of them. So for the kids oil collection plus the vitamins, retail price would be $154. The sale price is $115 if you're a retail customer, but our members get all of that for $86.63. So that's a huge, huge savings. And if you're not a doTERRA member yet or have your wholesale customer account with us, make sure you talk to the person that invited you to this webinar, or talk to me, and we can get you hooked up with the wholesale prices. And I can even show you how to get a free wholesale membership for a year. Here's the Focus Pack, the Intune Motivate and Mito 2 Max, which you can get all 3 of those for only $66. The Emotions Pack, you can get the Peace, Motivate, and Serenity, all 3 of those for $50. Pretty cool there. And then you can get the whole shebang, okay? So if you want to order everything that's on the 25% off right now, it would be $632 retail. The sale price right now, so normally it's $632. Then with the 25% off, it's $474. But if you're a doTERRA member and you get the wholesale prices plus 25% off, you're gonna get all of that for $355. Okay, so you can mix and match anything you want, and when you add it to your shopping cart, just click the next option and you'll see those prices drop, and it is super fun. So just want to thank you so much for jumping on today. Thank you for the questions, and I'm super excited to have you all get some more some added products in your arsenal if you don't already have all these products, and be able to share more with other people and help them have an empowered, healthy lifestyle as well.